Hello. 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 Hello, boys. Let's bring back the volume. And let's bring up the page. Where is the page? Where is the page? I'm in the main page. Yes. Hello. Good evening. We are back for another development stream. The good news of today is that the alpha is actually released. Well, actually, in quotes, released, meaning that I managed to do the Windows one, and the Windows one seems to be working. So I tested the update, and few people tested the update. So it seems to be fine. If you want to test it, please do so. And you just need to update your client. So launch the PS launcher, right? You should have a PS launcher bat file in your Windows, and just go with that. So for me is under my shipping, whatever is the directory where I install my thing, is this PS launch, right? And PS launch will start and check if your game is up to date or not. It will say not up to date, and you will click on update, and it will start to patch. The patch is pretty big. It's 2 gigabytes because we changed a lot of stuff. I mean, we did a lot of change. I mean, a lot of small changes, a bit everywhere, right? So that's the thing. Yep. So it's about 2 gigabytes. So if you start from 0710, you have to download about 1 giga to 711 and about 2 giga to 712, right? Which is still kind of saving you a download of about 3 more gigabytes. So I think it's still useful, but you know, as we go on, maybe at a certain point would be best to just re-release the full package so that you can start from a more new release. But at the same time, we want to test, you know, the updater, so I think it's great. For Linux, I'm still working a bit on it. I have a bit of a lower priority because, as you know, the Linux Unreal Engine 4.26.2 on Linux is not really working very well. So yes, some crashes and other stuff, but still, you know, I want to do it. So I launched the packaging, and unfortunately stopped pretty much at the end. I decided to remove one of the files that were modified because maybe that file was giving some problems, I don't know, or anyway it was spamming a lot the log, and I decided to remove it and recompile. So now it should be fine. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to launch again. I'm going to launch again the build. Wait, that is too long of a list. So we just go here and we will just recompile. No, package. Where is it? Not the launcher. This one. Yes, exactly this one. So this one unfortunately failed. But you know, it failed with a bit of a weird error. So maybe is just a temporary problem, right? Sometimes it happens. I know that computer science should be a science, but sometimes, you know, there is a bit of magic into it as well. And meanwhile, hello Tony, hello Maui, hello Unlearner, welcome, welcome. And hello Hula, hi. 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 So if you want to at least test the update, I think you can do it right now if you are on Windows. If you are on Linux, you have to wait a bit more. We need this process to complete. I think it's gonna take quite a bit, but it's fine. Meanwhile, we can check the changelog. If you didn't see it yet, some of you that are Patreons may have seen it in the supporters channel, which is the one dedicated to Patreons. And here is the changelog. How can I show it to you in a nice way? In a nice way. In a nice way. Let me put it on a document, so maybe, I don't know, it's a bit nicer. I have no idea, but I will put it on the website. I just didn't have the time to do it, but I need to take a good screenshot, you know, maybe of the new village, and put it on the website, put it on the forums, put it in different places. So even, I mean, doing the release is complex also, because I need to do to update all these other resources, but it is perfectly fine. I mean, I like doing it. So the changelog compared to 7.11. Hello Pierre Knashin, hi. The changelog is the following. So hundreds of map changes and improvements. Yes, I mean, what I mean hundreds is that I touched the landscape so much. Okay, so I changed roads, mountains, whatever. So I mean hills and plains and rivers, and so I did so many changes. So there are really hundreds of changes that went through in the last month. Consider it's about a month, right? The most significant ones are that I added walls around the main city. The main city is called Hidla, and basically the idea of these walls is to really make the city look a bit more fortified, right? So if you look at the city from the top, now we have these walls. These are the former walls that were already here, you know, but we added new ones. So I added new ones around this area, which is now fully fortified as well, and I added new walls in this area, which was not there before, which is fully fortified as well, and all the walls here going down to the winch. So if you have been following my streams, I guess you have seen it live when I was adding those pieces. But they say now the city is fully fortified, right, from the side, both sides, by the way. So so this is what I mean when I say that we added more fortifications, right, including the winch. Then I changed the entrance to the arena corridor. Yes, if you download the alpha, there is a bit of a leftover. I left two big rocks in a wrong place. This was when I was working on the arena entrance. Also, I think that the arena entrance is still looking not very nice. And so this morning I decided to do some updates, but it's not in the release, so it will be in the next release, right? So I just made, you know, this part looking a bit more consistent, like the entrance to a dungeon or something. I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, something like that. So I smoothed a bit the transition. In the version that you have is a bit more rough than this. Also, there are a few gaps on the floor, and unfortunately it's not very clean, but there was a bit of a leftover. Also, this part in the version that you have is a bit more rough than that. There are some rocks floating, and but I think is anyway usable. and so I fixed that. Anyway, I will release it in the next update. Hello Thaddeus, hi and welcome. Yeah, I updated most of the roads going out of the main city. Like I try to have a better borders and a bit more trees in the right places, right? Cleaning up the rest of the vegetation where it was like overlapping with the roads and stuff like that. We added 2 small fortresses and castles on the map. At the moment they are pretty much empty, so there are no NPC and no items in them, but we added this stuff, so which is nice. So I think we can use them for quest. We can use them as a kind of a safe area for NPC to fall back in case there are monsters running around. Hello Electra, hi, welcome. We added a new farming area outside of the main city, so it's basically to the left of the road to Oja. This one I can show you because I have this map loaded. So it's this one, you know, so this one we built it together during the streams, and so you may have seen it. Wait, I'm moving too fast. I cannot really move. So we added this barn, we added a bit of a farming location, you added this well, these crops and whatever, right? I mean, it's not much, but it gives a feeling of something, you know, some farms in this area. Let me lower the music a second. This track seems to be very loud. Yeah, so this is what we did. Then we added a new village of Homestead, right? This is the one where I would like to take maybe a screenshot for advertising a bit the new alpha. Can you find it? I think you should you should try to find it. Basically, if you go west for quite a bit, you can find it. It's basically in between Hidla and Amnedale, right? So it's a bit in between those two. So we added the new river and the new waterfall just as a test, right? We added the Guja, and basically it's a draft animal used in farms for transporting goods and working the land, so this is what it is. So we added this new creature, which is now in. We added all the new tannery items and tools. All these tools, we are using them at the moment in the new village, so they have been built for that, but we can use them maybe in the future also for other things, like, I don't know, maybe players can use them, or we can use them for crafting, or for just expanding the crafting capabilities. We added a window which was missing. Window meaning a user interface to actually inspect the player. So this one was missing and was added a few weeks ago. So basically you can now right click on a player and you will pretty much see the same information that you were seeing in the old game, right? Again, I didn't make any improvement to it. I don't think that window looks particularly great. I think it just looks like a bunch of information collected together, but anyways, what we had in the old game I think is useful also to Game Master to inspect player stats and things like that quickly. So so I think that's good. Yeah, this one is an important one because it was really a missing piece. So we made the bracers finally working again in the new release. They were missing completely, so now every race has its own bracers. Well, let's say the bracers are shared. Let me rephrase that. The bracers are shared between all the races, and all the races have their own sockets to properly equip those bracers, but actually the bracers are the same that you have seen in the old game. So there are 3 types, and they are then scaled properly for each race. There may be some visual bugs. I mean, some of the bracers may not be in the perfect spot, right? But I think they are good enough. We added the functionality of quest nodes, which was actually present in the old game but not in Unreal. So now it is in Unreal as well. The nodes should be compatible. I mean, if you copy the old nodes in the old nodes file and you move it under saved, it should work. Now, if you add special characters, special character meanings localized 2 bytes characters, like I don't know, a Japanese character, a Chinese character, or a French character with an accent, or a Spanish character, something like that, then you will, even an Italian character, by the way, for that, you will get a special syntax in the old nodes. So that one is not ported yet. So the best thing that you can do, you can take those nodes, put it in a text file, convert to standard ASCII, and then put them back into the file. I think that's probably the easiest, and you will have all your quest nodes hopefully properly working. I don't know, I didn't test it with big files, but should be okay. We fixed the pet window. Actually, this one we did it like yesterday or the previous day, so it's very recent, to really separate the primary pet from the mount. So now you have like 2 different, the window is looking a bit different, and so the information that is shown makes it more clear there is a primary pet or is a mount. We fixed the summoning of the secondary pet, so you should now be able to mount your pets if they are mounts, and so to travel with them. We updated the speed of the mounts, so that now you basically go faster. One thing I need to say is also that let me maybe rephrase this, because this is not very interesting to people. Let me say updated the mounts to have multiple speed. Can you say speeds, or doesn't have a plural form? Multiple speed as characters, so you can walk, run, and sprint. Okay, so that's basically the thing, right? I thought you said you wanted the users to update something on those. I mean, on what? Yes, on the nodes. Yeah, let's say what I have seen is that if you didn't use special characters, they are going through as it is. If you use special characters, yes, you need to basically convert to ASCII and then save again. There is no chance. Okay, so let me just copy this into my master file so that I will, when I put it on the website, it will be like this. So we fixed the writing of the writing for the drifter and the Rivnak. Yeah, is not very good, as you have seen. So the camera is shaking a bit. The connection of the character to the riding seat is not, I mean, to the saddle is not really perfect, but at least you can use them for now, and we can refine them as we go. The problem of, developing in the spare time is that there are certain things that really require a lot of refinement to be nice, right? And to be smooth and whatever. And sometimes I really struggle to say, okay, I'm going to refine, maybe for 1 week, how the character is sitting on the seat of the horse, but maybe it's not really, high priority, because there is so many other things to do that benefit the players the most. So this one at the moment, I think it will stay like this for quite some time, but let's see. We changed the way we equip things. So before the equip was not really correct. Sometimes it was equipping stuff on the left hand or on the right hand, and it was not really acting as expected. While now, every time you equip something, it goes by default in the right hand, while bows and shields goes to automatically to the left hand, right? There has been few fixes on the characters. There was one, I think multiple, by the way, multiple hair meshes. They were not really matching the character because they were not having the right weight in Blender. In particular, the Northrid Mail, the Stonebreaker. I did I think more than this, but these were the most important ones. Yeah, I fixed the character creation, so he's not getting stuck anymore on the home world screen for certain races. There was a problem, I think, for the Alien and for the Kran, that they had kind of they already have the new homeworld screens in drawings, and those were kind of, you know, blocking the character creation. So that's done. And then we fixed the RP commands, which were triggering on the wrong character. So you would like /RP die to like roleplay the fact that you are dying, and actually the other character was dying, not you. So it was a bit weird, but yeah, it was just a wrong redirection of the animation. Fix the round shield missing texture, fix some wrong item position in the arena, and in many other places. I think that at the moment the items should be pretty much okay everywhere. So if you see some items that were part of the previous game and that you see them in the wrong position, let me know, because I'm gonna fix them. Yeah, this one also is an important one. So we had a shader on our trees that for some reason was making them look so bright, right? So bright, mainly at night. So there was a bit of a inner reflection, like a bit of an emissive material, right? And this was looking very bad very weird at night, like if the trees were lit by themselves. And so now I fixed that, and so I think that the trees should look more natural during the day and during the evening and during the night. Yeah, there were some bugs in the weather code. Actually, the weather was not triggering properly. I mean, I didn't spend a lot of time on it. I just know that in theory may work now. Well, I think we just miss the settings on each of the maps, on each of the sectors, to ensure that we have the weather that we want. And then last, and I would say also least in this changelog is some fixes to random generated events, which are not used at the moment, but they will be used very soon, right? So I think anyways it's a lot done, you know, and is now released and available at least for Windows. For Linux, it will be available when this process is gonna finish. And plus I need to do some additional operations. Unfortunately for Linux, as you know, we are having some trouble with the Unreal Engine not being very stable on Linux. So they presented 427 a few days ago, and it seems that 427 might be more stable on Linux. Let's see. And yes, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna post this changelog in the website, and I will definitely take a picture of Homestead. We can do that now, maybe, so that we have a picture of the village that we can use for. Let me think what I want to do. I think I can run it on my machine, because the Linux machine, which is also the Linux server, at the moment is busy compiling the Linux client, creating the Linux client package, and And so I cannot really run it unless I stop that. I mean, I can stop that, but there was something else that I wanted to put on the list that came to my mind. When I was speaking, but now I forgot about it. I forgot about it. What was that? What was that? River waterfall, village of Homestead, the farming area, the fortresses. Oh fuck, there was something else that I changed. Ah, yes. I don't know if I want to mention it for real, but yeah, I want to mention it. So basically is the change that we did the other day about the navigation mesh, right? The fact that we changed the navigation mesh on all the maps. And so now in theory, all the monsters should be able to move around the map. Before they were not able to. So we need to put that in the list. I think it's a very important one, so I think it should be probably at this level. So we can call it fixed. How do I express that in a way that is not, I mean, it's understandable by everyone. I will explain the random generated events in a second. But yes, it's pretty much what Hula said. So I think also I have a presentation somewhere. I think it's on Patreon, but so fixed. Can I say navigation or navigation? I think people will not understand what is it. Fixed, let's say NPC movement. Fixed NPC movement on many maps before they were not able to walk properly. Okay, let's say it this way. I think it's very understandable this way. But basically, we fixed the navigation mesh and these boundaries so that now is everywhere on our maps. I added a bull fountain. Yes, that's part of the Homestead village. I didn't list all the changes, but yes, is part of that. It's part of that for sure. Yeah, and there are other changes maybe that are not listed, which are a bit of a surprise to some of the players. So I think it's okay. So there is not all listed. Mainly of the changes that I did on the maps, right? So let me do this. Let me go my client. I mean my DB, right? My DB in my local thing, and I think I will not repopulate items. But anyway, they are so little, and not repopulate NPC, not repopulate quest. Okay, so let's launch the server this way, and so maybe we can take a nice screenshot and put it on the website. So about the auto-generated events, right? I mean, there is a video on Patreon. I think that is explaining it very well. But do I still have it? Did I delete it? I don't know. I think I lost a few of those presentations, by the way, because I copied them in the wrong way. But yeah, but basically the idea of the random generated events. Oh my god, this one really, I don't want to see it anymore. It was a total pain. So the idea of the random generated events is that it's not very easy to explain. If this is our map, okay, the full world, right? Our map is divided in sectors, what we call sectors, which are basically sub maps. You can see them as sub maps. So for example, the main city is a submap, Ojaveda is a submap, is a sector. We call them sectors, okay? So the idea is to have also sectors that are maybe smaller than that. So they can be, for example, a tavern can be a sector, okay? Or a special location can be a sector. I don't know, a lake or the top of a river or the source of a river or whatever, right? So I have developed some time ago some code that allows us basically to generate random events in a specific area under certain conditions. For example, you may spawn some monsters of a certain strength when at least 3 players of that overall rank are in that area, in the area. Or you may spawn, you know, every night a ghost creature between, I don't know, 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. in the game, which is you know, hailing and I don't know, and enchanting and doing whatever it is. So the idea of the random generated events is that there is a kind of a brain behind it, and that brain is trying to spawn the event based on the rules that we configured, but also check if there are players around. So basically an event will never happen if there are no players around in that area. Which is good and bad. I mean, is bad in one sense because it's not very role play, right? So I mean, I would like the server to play by itself if you want, but it's just wasting the resources if no one is really in that area. So this is why I did it. But the second is that if he's trying to generate the event and no players is around, he will try again to do it. Okay, so if someone so let's say that the event is scheduled to run between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. okay, and let's say that the first randomization happens at 2:10, okay, so it's happened at 2:10, but there are no players around, right? So at 2:10 it will be the first try. There are no players around, but the server recognized that that event has not been scheduled and has not been run, and so it will try again, maybe a bit later, right? There is an algorithm that decides when to try again and such, but so he's trying again, and maybe at I don't know, 2:30 there will be some people around and the event will spawn. It may still be that there will never be a match between players being there and the event willing to spawn, right? And so maybe for one night that will never happen, right? So things like that, right? Players jump up and down on a bridge and the bridge collapse. No, it's more like I don't know, a special merchant is appearing and is selling some stuff, you know, and is kind of a wanderer, and is not always there, is there only sometimes. A bard shows up with some information, a pack of creatures is showing up and attacking you. I mean, like in D&D, I mean, like in the pen and paper, you know, random encounters, you know, random encounters on the road. Exactly, this is exactly what it is. Random encounters on the road. Like you roll on a table and you roll a d20 and you see what is going to happen. Now, it's not exactly like this, but you know, the concept is that the concept is the same one. But I never actually implemented them. I mean, I never added data to leverage this new functionality yet, but I really want to do it. I really want to do it, and I want to do it, I don't know when, but, you know, so kind of soon. I mean, first I want to finish the porting, but then when I finally finish the porting, all those nice things I can start to put in and have them run. Is still cooking packages for Linux. Remaining 314. That seems to be very good. So it seems that the second run is basically using all the work that has been done previously, because I think I ran this guy for more than 2 hours, probably 3 hours. And but now it seems that it's going faster. So we go with my database. So we go with the dummy user. Yeah, the idea is to have things, yes, less predictable, and also to have some rare events that are happening only sometimes, right? And so some events may be very rare, right? Maybe, I don't know, 1 time out of 100, right? And those events may contain or special items or special pieces of information that you can collect thanks to that event, right? Items being loot, or items being goods sold by a merchant, right? That maybe you cannot get in any other way. Things like that, right? Things like that. And so I hope that it will not be immediately a web page with all the events, and if there will be, okay, fine, I will change them so that they have to keep the web page updated. But I hope they will not be immediately a spoiler page. But the idea is that players in game can share this information, right? They can say, oh, I don't know, the last night I was next to that village, next to the river, and I saw a ghost coming by. It was saying this and that, right? Let's try to go there again and see if he's appearing at the same time. Something like that, I don't know why, but I can update it. Always get patch chunk Windows client failed. See if I can get it. I cannot get it running. That's strange, Maui, because on Windows there should be really no... there should be really no problem. But so the procedure to update for you is the following. Remember that unfortunately at the moment, when the update fails, there is no way back. There is no turning back, right? So that directory is dead. Is completely dead. There is no resume or anything. So if you failed once, that directory is dead. You should delete it. You cannot try to run again the update on the same directory, unfortunately. I may fix that in the future, but at the moment the directory is dead. So what you should do, you should install 0710, right, on a clean directory. You should okay, so please don't install it in weird places, okay? Sometimes people are installing PlaneShift in super weird places, like the desktop, okay? So don't install it on your desktop. Install it in a normal directory, like, I don't know, C Games, whatever. C Games PS, right? Don't install it in weird, like the picture folder of another user under Windows, that is of a previous Windows installation, right? So don't do that, please. So put it in a normal directory, because I cannot guarantee that. I know there is people doing that though, because I've seen it. So install 0710 on a clean directory. Then run the PS Launcher .bat as admin. So right click and run as admin. And then I don't know. Be sure that you have enough space and be sure that you know, you can run on things. Don't try to install 0711, because I think I gave to some people 0711 because they couldn't do the update, but that version of 0711 is different. Okay, is a special branch, so don't do it. So this will update to 0711, and then you basically have to run the launcher again, or the launcher again will do it. I don't know if it does it automatically twice. I don't know. I think I never tried. But if anything fails in this list, you need to delete the directory, okay? And you cannot start from 11, because the special 11 that I gave as a full package to some of you, maybe you are one of them, is not going to work. It's going to fail with a checksum something. Yeah, you can get, yes, the 0710 that I gave you is the good one. So you have to start from there, from a fresh directory. That's the only way. If still doesn't work, I think it would be very nice to know why. It would be very, 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 very nice to know why it's not working for you. It would be very nice to know. I think there were two things that we... Wait a second, because I think I mentioned it on a post. There were two things needed for yeah, no, there was only that. Yeah, it's only the administration rights. It's only the administration rights. Okay, so I don't know where I am, but I don't care too much. So let's just jump to the new village so that we can... new village homestead, yes. Boom. We are we are inside of the river. Okay, so I really placed a spawn point inside of the river. Okay. I did, huh? I did. Wait. Okay, I don't know if I want to take a screenshot of this building or a screenshot of the river or a screenshot I don't know. We need to find a good spot. Trying it again. Yeah, I mean, when it fails, as soon as it fails, just send me the log, okay? Because I want to see what it says in the log as soon as it... I mean, probably will fail again. I understand that. It will probably fail again, but... how do we want the screenshot to be? We want the screenshot to be like this. If I detach, unfortunately, I will get a lot of stupid stuff on the screen. I can remove it though. I can remove the AI, which in theory should go away, no? Why? Why is not doing it? Ah, it did it now. Okay, so at least we don't have the top thing, so I can detach without issue. Maybe we can take a sort of a screenshot from here. I don't know, or from here. I think I would like to have the sign, but the problem is that the sign is far away from everything, so I don't know, it doesn't really seem to be a good screenshot, but I mean, I don't feel there is a particularly interesting screenshot, but we can try anyway. We can try anyway, boys. Your chart goes small? No. No, it's really as big as this. It's just this thing that is huge. But my character is fine. It's just that this part is very big. It's very, very big. But my character compared to, you know, compared to the items is okay. It's just that thing that is very big. The entrance is very, very big. Okay, I think we can use this one, you know, as a screenshot. I can put it under PS local, and I can put it here as I think we can put it as a picture of the day, maybe of tomorrow. We have no picture today, or the picture of today. I don't remember. Picture 224. Picture 224. We can do 225 if it's not there yet. So we will have it. We will have it as a picture of the day tomorrow. Let me check. No. Para-para-pa-pa-pam. Is under elements and is under picture of the day. Let me see if we have a 220. 225. Fuck, we have a 225. We will put it as 224 then, which is missing. 224, which is the picture of today. So this will be plane shift 200_224. 224. Now we just need to put the Unreal Engine logo, and then I think we are good. You should have copied the directory first. What do you mean? Just have to download it in one. What do you mean? So we will take this one. and we will take the Unreal Engine logo, just because I want to flag all the pictures that are coming, that are made with Unreal, you know, with the logo, so they will be easy to recognize, you know, later on, because otherwise we have so many screenshots of the game, and I want to differentiate the ones that are made with Unreal Engine. By the way, this character has bracers. They are very small, but in theory, you know. Okay, so we will export it as picture of the day. Picture of the day, plane shift 224. 224. Okay. We will export it as that. Then we will load it on the website if I can. There are a lot of manual operation into this, so don't be scared about that. Was that the new logo from Unreal? I don't know. I think that's the logo that I have since few years, so probably it's not the new one. I think they have a black one, right? It failed. So strange that it failed. They have a new logo, they want people to use it. I see. Oh my god, the website is blocked by the security. Security everywhere. So I need to relog on the website from another place, authorize my new IP, and go from there. And usually the FTP, the FTP authentication requires additional checks, but it's good because actually, wait, secure. Wow, they changed the website. Fuck. Okay, but I found it. I found it. Add IP. Okay, I added the IP. Okay, so now I should be able to log in and put this. So under storage, elements, picture of the day. Okay. I think we are good. We are good. So I take this 224. Paparam. So we have a picture of the day on the website. Very nice. Now it's not exactly the right, I think, proportion, but it's the same because I just cut it off myself manually, but I think it's okay. I think we can use this same screenshot for the news, right? So maybe we can create it together. So I do some work while I'm here. You know, the way I do it is usually just to create a new article for 2021, and I will call it release number 8. Now the problem is that we don't have the Linux yet, but let me see if the Linux failed. The Linux is finishing. Okay, very nice. Where is the log, Maui? The log should be under saved. So if you go app data, no, better local app data. If you go local app data, PS launcher, saved, logs, it should be here. Wait, let me give you this. It should be local app data %. Type this on your copy this one and put it in your window explorer bar. Exactly the thing that I typed, right? And you should have a log. You should have a log there. In theory. 8.13 PS launcher. I don't know if it's the txt or the log. I think for you is the txt, because I think the log is when I launch it with the debug tools. I think it should be a txt file. And txt file? No, it's probably the log, because the txt is not really telling me much. I don't know, whatever you have, you can zip it and send it to me anyway. Yeah, the log file. You see, the log file, for example, is saying found version 078, downloading file, blah, blah, blah. You know, and maybe there is an error here, hopefully. PS Unreal? No, should be PS Launcher. PS Unreal is the one of PS Unreal. We need a PS Launcher. PS Unreal is the one of the game. You need a PS Launcher, which is under PS Launcher, not PS Unreal. It's another directory. It's really another directory. Uh, 0713, a picture of the day 224. Topic, blah, 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 topic, I have to create it. We can change the starting and say, hello friends. The new alpha release 12 is ready. It has been released, is ready. This release is available through the PS Launcher, so run the program will update the game. For the one of you which just discovered Plane Shift, you will have to start from 0710 and then patch your way up, right? And then patch it. And then patch it up to 0712. There is no full download of this release is open to all the patrons, all the veteran players, blah blah blah. Thanks for the supporters. For Windows user, be sure to launch it with administrator right. If it is file for this, you need to install and then patch it. Yes. Yes. It is the list of changes. Okay, so here we can put all the changes. Here we can put all the changes, boys. All the changes. Where are all the changes? Here. So we can take all these changes and put them all here. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing a bit of work with you, but you know, there is something I have to do, but at the same time I also wanted to start streaming, to start the stream, and yeah. And so, oops, I deleted one line. Okay, all three departments are available. This is not correct. So I will say at the moment only Windows is available. Linux is under build. Well, actually Linux just finished, so maybe I can just say that it's available, and when we post it, then this will be completed, right? Yeah, maybe let's say that. At the moment, Windows and Linux are available. I mean, for Mac, I think I will do on demand basis. For Mac, we will create it if there is enough requests, right? Because I don't want to spend 2 days working on the Mac release and then having like 2 guys testing it for 1 hour, right? So PS Launcher, yes, PS Launcher TXT. This is the one that I need, Maui. Send it to me on Discord if you can. And you can completely delete those directories if you think that those are a problem, right? You can delete update a local PS Unreal and update a local PS Launcher. Maybe you can delete them completely and see if this is causing any issue. Consider that on that drive, which maybe is a different drive, I don't know, you need space, okay? Because the patch is getting downloaded there. So if you have like 2 drives, you need to have enough space. Maybe I should do a space check. Even if these days, you know, space is not a problem basically for anyone. So is usually fine. So at the moment, Linux and Windows are available. For Mac, we will create if there is another request. All the bugs are tracked, blah blah blah. You can report the cases. Replicate the final leader. Okay, I think it is good. I think it is enough. We can upload it. I just need to finish the Linux one, but considering that it did build successful, archiving successful, so it means that so let's finish the Linux the Linux thing and the Linux package. So let me check which other commands we have here. So we have okay, we need to export the version for sure. Then we need to copy the server XML. Now there is only one problem though, and I need to be sure that this one is including the new stats, right? Is including the new stats. Yes, it is including it, right? Okay, perfect. So so we can copy this. Done. Move the package to the web dir, blah 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 blah. Yeah, but before this I need to merge it with the I need to merge it with the launcher. I need to merge it with the launcher. So to merge it with the launcher, I need to go here, right? And I need to copy the launcher into it. And then I need to zip it up. No, but then I mean, now that I have it there, I can just move it. I can just move it to the launcher. I mean, to the updater. So under PS Unreal New, under PS, if I do this, there should be a PS Unreal New, which for Linux should be missing, exactly. Which for Linux should be missing. And so I will create a Linux dir, And then I will move all of this into updater, PS Unreal new Linux, right? I mean, these operations are always a bit risky, but good night, Electra. See you. These operations are always a bit risky, but because I'm doing some stuff manually. I mean, in theory, if we were kind of a professional company, we would just automate all of this with some continuous integration server, but I don't know. I mean, I could do it, but something like Jenkins or other, other automation toolkits, because it's a bit silly that I do it manually. It's true that it's taking me like probably a few hours only every month, so, or whenever we do a release, so it's not really that this is happening very often, so probably it's fine, right? But I mean, considering that I know how should be done, I feel a bit silly sometimes. Yeah, the moment release is working. I don't know. I think on Windows some people are having this update issue, and I'm very interested to know why, because the majority does not have it, but some people are having it. It's not only Maui. It is few people, but it's still some people. So there is definitely a problem somewhere, right? I need to understand what is it. Okay, I think it did the copy. Now, if it did all the copy, I mean, I want to flag this as done, and then I want to go here. I want to check this. I created these new commands just to check what are the current versions. Okay, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. So the old is 10, the current is 11, and the new is 12, right? And now we are going to generate a patch. So we... I need to be sure that I'm in screen. Yes, I am. So that something crashes, I'm still good. I need to check that the path is already a good one, and yes, it is. I need to go into this directory and then launch the Linux patch, the Linux patch creation, right? Make patch updater platform Linux. Okay, it should be fine. It should be fine. So this one is the script that we created. That is creating the patch, right? Creating the patch that then the clients are downloading. Do we still need the client? I think we can do some tests, but I would like to jump on the next release as soon as possible, right? I really would like to start to develop, you know, more stuff to get us closer to the final target. Okay, I sent you the file from 10 to 11. You already failed. Okay, perfect. Let me check that. So one big disclaimer, okay, about the log files. I want to put it out for you. I think I will have probably to type it somewhere else as well. The log file contains wait. So you have two log files. You have the PS Launcher log or whatever it is, or txt, right? and this one is safe. There is no problem in sharing this. You can share it with anyone. We can share it with anyone. It doesn't contain any password or anything. Then there is the PS Unreal, log, and unfortunately, at the moment, the PS Unreal log contains the crypted SHA password, right? That you are using. Right now is crypted and is an SHA, so basically it's not your password, but is an important piece of information that if someone wants to steal your password, they can kind of use. Okay, so so be careful when you share your log with someone. Now, if you share it with me, it's fine, because anyway I have that information already. I don't have your password because all the passwords are crypted, so it's impossible for me to read your password. On all our website they are crypted, so even if I want, I cannot read it, but I can read the crypted version of it. Okay, and this can be used to actually log in as you, right? So it's not putting a safety threat in discovering your password, because that's in theory impossible. I mean, let's say very, very, very hard, but it's putting a threat on someone else trying to connect with another PlaneShift client pretending it's you. Okay, obviously also need to know a bit more information, but so so I just want to say that if you share the Unreal log, right, do it only with people that you trust, because it contains the encrypted. It's not exactly the password, is the salted piece of your password, right? So yeah, I just want to say that, because maybe, and in the future, if I can remove it, I will remove it. It's just a log, because it's logging, is basically logging the open level of Unreal, and we are passing some parameters in the open level, and Unreal by default is also logging the parameters that we are passing. So it's just I think it's just a log stuff that I need to fix and remove somehow, but I didn't have the time. So but it's just to say that if now I'm opening, on the screen your PS launcher, that's perfectly fine. So I'm opening it now. There is your launcher, but it's perfectly fine. If I would open your PS Unreal log, it would be a problem for me to display it on screen. And so I will not display it on screen, right? There is some information, like for example, your username, like if you don't want, so your thing is under C user Maui. Like if you add here your first name and last name, and maybe you didn't want to share it, right? That's another problem. So there may be some pieces of information here and there, right? Depending on, but that unfortunately I cannot really change. Okay, let me see what this guy is doing. Okay, so I think it starts from here. No, but user privacy is very important to me. I mean, it's really close to my heart. So that is why I'm really aware, of the pieces that we are sharing and why, and so I think it's important to. Okay, so here is where it starts, right? It is where it starts. So you find the version 0710. By the way, you can read this one as well, right? So it's reading the game version from CPSU, which is a perfectly fine directory. He found the version 0710. He's trying to download this file, right? And he's downloading it under saved user Maui app data local. Okay, so up to here everything seems to be fine. Then is looking for updates in this file, and he actually found two updates, a 0711 and a 0712. So he knows that there are two releases that he needs to download. Right? And here, yeah, you have the file open. I have the file. I mean, this is your file, so we can read it together. So he's downloading the patch, right? He's downloading the patch. He's checking the MD5 of the patch. So it took him how much time it took him? It took him 6 minutes to download the patch, right? I think it's 1 gig or 2 gig, 1 gig probably. So he actually downloaded it. He's checking the MD5. The MD5 seems to be fine. So he's proceeding with the unzip. So he's unzipping the file. So consider at the moment on the C drive, you need the 800 or whatever gigabyte plus the unzipped one. So probably you need 2 or 3 gigabytes available. Then he properly unzip and he's starting to patch the different files. So he's reading the content. He's understanding that all these files have changed. Okay, so these are all the files that he knows that he needs to patch, right? And then he starts to patch one file after the other. So he's patching the exe properly because he's giving no error. He's patching the PDB properly because there is no error. He's patching the config XML. He's patching the config XML. Yes, okay. I don't know exactly why, but I think yes, yeah. This one is just to change the version because this one will change it to 7.11. He's patching the server list because I added the stats. And then here he's trying to patch, which is the one that is failing. He's trying to patch this patch chunk Windows client.pack, right? So he's trying to patch this file, okay, using this file. And for whatever reason is failing with this error, which to me doesn't say anything, but I have no idea what is this error, but maybe we can try to see if x delta 3, we are using x delta 3 for the binary patch. Let me see if we find this 1772. No, we don't. Huh? Invalid input. Invalid input. 1717 whatever. Is the error for the patcher of invalid input decoder error. Invalid input decoder error. So like if the input is wrong. Can you do me a favor? Yeah, only the one from 10 to 11. Yes, absolutely. I mean, if that's failing, that's already a failure. Can you check, can you copy paste this into your browser, into your Unreal, into your Windows Explorer and check if it's not 0, or anyway to check the sides, and the same for this one. to check the sides. Well, maybe you should go to the directory above that. Sorry, I pasted the name of the file, but you should paste up to the directory level, right? And see, because I don't know, it seems that one of the two it cannot recognize, right? One of the two it cannot recognize, which is very strange. Which is very strange. Also, the X Delta 3, I think we have it embedded, so it cannot even be that invalid input. Do you have an antivirus which is very aggressive, like an antivirus that is, you know, scanning every single file that goes in memory? Because, you know, what may happen is that our process is trying to use this file, but this file is locked by your antivirus because it's trying to scan it when we do the patch. And since it's a big file, because the patch chunk 0, I think is the first file, which is fairly big. Because if I go, I think is the first file that is bigger than a certain size, right? No, actually no. Actually no, it's very small. Patch chunk 0, Windows client pack. No, wait, there is the VC diff, but the actual file on 0710, let me check, on Windows 710 is 1.1 giga. Yeah, let's say that is relatively big. So so what I'm thinking is that maybe, you know, we are trying to open this file and your antivirus is also scanning it at the same time because it's getting opened and is not allowing access for like few seconds. But since it's a bit big, those few seconds are enough for our process to bail out, right? Can you tell your antivirus that the directory of Unreal is fine, or can you just shut down your antivirus for a minute while you do the patch from scratch? You will have to redo it from scratch though. You have to install a clean 0710 and then patch it, because we need to understand what is it. But it seems that I mean, or you are starting from a 0710, which is not the official one, right? For whatever reason, you are starting from a. The problem is that we do the MD5 check. Do we do the MD5 check? No, we do the MD5 check only on the patch. Only on the patch. So we don't know if these files are fine. Can you go? Yeah, but before disabling antivirus, can you go into the two directories that I told you above and check the size of the first one? Pack chunk 0, right? Pack chunk 0. Pack chunk 0 should be this size on disk. I don't know if you look the one on disk or you look the other one, but it should be this size that I'm typing in the chat. 1 giga, 196, 253, 131, that thing. Can you check if that file is the same size? 1084, I think is the other one. is the vdiff, no? The vdiff should be on disk, sides on disk. Sides, there are two sides. There is sides on disk and there is sides on disk and sides and side. You see there are these two lines. They are slightly different, right? Sides and sides on disk. So you just need to be sure that we have the same, these two should be the same numbers that you have. These two numbers. There is the pack chunk 0 and it is the pack chunk vdiff. So basically the one in the updater that is trying to apply. I think they will be the same, but it just to be sure, you know, just to be sure, because there is something that is broken in the process. And the way to see the sides, you have to right click and do properties. Don't try to read it here on the simplified version, because the simplified version is just an approximation and is not good enough. I only see the vdiffs. What do you mean? Okay, let's check the vdiff first. Okay, is the vdiff the same size of this one? Exactly the same size. It is the same. Okay, good. So it means that the zip file was downloaded properly, was unzipped properly, and you have the vdiff the right way. Okay. So the other file is under your installation of the 710. Okay. If you go under your installation of 710, there should be a PS Unreal directory. PS Unreal. And then inside PS Unreal, there should be a content and then a packs. All right, content packs. And inside content packs, there should be a file which is called like this, pack chunk 0, whatever. I'm typing it in the chat so you can see it. Pack chunk 0. Not the optional, because the optional is much smaller, but pack chunk 0, which is the file that is trying to update. Right? Now, if it's 0 sides, it may be that the patcher already ruined it, but in theory, it should not. So that one should be sides on disk, right? Sides on disk, this sides. Now, obviously, we are relying only on the sides at the moment and not on the MD5, so it's not really the perfect check, but let's say that for what we have at the moment is enough. One, 2, 8, 7. So it's completely different. Holy fuck! It's completely different. Okay. So it means that your 0710 is a different 0710 for some reason. That's very strange, though. Eh? Unless this one is something I already patched, which I hope not. Let me see, because maybe. No, because this one is different. This is kind of strange, huh? It's patched. I mean, maybe half patch, but usually what the client does is creating a patched file and then is substituting the file. So it's not overriding the same one. So I'm a bit surprised that you have different sides. Now, maybe, but wait, I can check it because I have the 0710, right? I have the 0710. The only problem is that, as you can see, I generated two different 0710. Because in 0710, I tested the one with static lights, and I tested the one without static light. Yeah, the patched at 0, exactly. That one is the one that is trying to write, right? He's trying to write, and he cannot write it, and so it's 0. But let me check one thing. Because maybe you are starting from a different version, which is very possible. Because in 0710, Windows patch chunk Windows client. You can open the zip, by the way. You can open the zip and check the size, because that one is not getting changed by the installation. So 196.253.184, right? Which is this one. It's just the size on disk instead of the... so it seems to be clean. Okay. Wait, because I think that we are close to understand why. I think you are probably using the other version. 196 is slightly different though. That's interesting. No, it's identical. Sorry, it's identical. Okay, the one in the zip is identical to this one. It's not the size, but the size on disk. But it's okay. It's identical to this one. Okay. Now let me check the other one, because in 0710 I had a pre-release. Which was different. And obviously you cannot patch it. Now I want to see if the pre-release has the same sides, you know, that you have, and probably we solved the mystery, you know. Yes, it looks very similar, by the way. I think you have the static version. My friend. 12875444832. Yes, you have. I mean, that's anyway my fault somehow, but you have the static version, which is a kind of a pre-release that we did of 0710, which then we changed. Okay, so that is why it cannot patch it, because you are not using the right release, because I gave you another one at that time. So I will send you the link. I will take it from Patreon, which is the best place, because I'm sure that one is right. And I will send you the link of the correct 0710. I think you use the pre-release. Because I released it. I gave it to a few people to test, and maybe you were one of them. And you helped me maybe to test it, you know. And then you kept that version, right? And that one you cannot patch. But it's good. It means that our patcher works, you know. So he understands that. Now, one thing that we could do to improve this process is to check if the file has the right MD5 that we want, right? Because I mean, he actually failed, but he didn't tell you why. And in theory, could have done it. Okay, so this one should be. So if you can download this one, are you on a flat? Are you on a flat internet or not? Because I'm asking you to download another 5 gigabytes and then patch it with another one. So. But wait a second, this link is the same link I gave you the other time. But I think it will have a different content. So basically, let me check, but I'm pretty sure. Since it was a pre-release, I swapped the file. It's in the same location, but actually I swapped the file on the fly. Yeah, exactly. So the 30th of May, you got the pre-release, and on the 1st of June, I released the final one, and you are trying to patch the other one. Oh, I'm very happy that we discovered that, because it means that the other people that were failing probably are in the same position, eh? So this one will be, just to be sure that, you know, so this is the sides of this one, while the previous file, the previous zip, the wrong one had these sides. The wrong one was, you know, the size of the zip file was that one. I sent it to you in Discord, so that you have it, just to. Yeah. This was because in 7.10 we did some stuff. Okay. Meanwhile, we can check if the Linux is finished. Let me reconnect. Yes, the Linux is finished. So if there is
the objective is
exactly
find the root of the problem, work to get close to it, and then eradicate it.
Exactly. And we just eradicated a problem. And we eradicated a pretty big problem. Good job. Okay, so if you are on Linux, you can also try to update. So let me save this. So we can now upload this to the website. We can upload this to the website, so we also have it, which is very nice. At least we solved the problem and we know that. Okay. The only thing I need to do, I need to link it to a forum post, right? I mean, do I want to? Well, no one is answering to my forum post. That's very annoying. But okay, I loaded it now. It's not showing up. It's not showing up. Ah, yes, it's showing up, but it's showing up as the 13th of July. Fuck, I messed up the date. 0813. Why I said 007? 0813. Okay. I will update it. Nice. Okay, so we have it on the website, right? With the picture and everything. And with the change log. Now, maybe we can create a new... yeah, let's create a new thingy. Let's create a new forum post. Just because I want to keep them clean, right? A new forum post, which is 12, and I think we can copy everything, but then we will change it because actually it's not like this, and it is 224, and we changed a bit of the text. So let me get the new text, and that is the new text for the first part, and this is still correct. And then we need the updated text, which we can take from here, and we can put it here. Yeah, so this is the work that usually I do and you don't see, right? Okay. And then we have this phrase that we changed at the bottom. Then we changed this phrase at the bottom. I mean, it was pretty quick anyway this time, luckily. So I think we can post it. So now that we have the post, I can link the web page to the right forum post like this, and we can re-upload this here. Okay, and now magically, yeah, it should link to the new forum post. Okay, perfect. We did everything we had to do. Okay, so now I can start the server. If you want to connect, if any of you wants to connect, we can actually start the server because the Linux is completed, so the machine is available, which is great. And we can start the server. What? Yes, I'm not in the right directory. And we can start the server. So in 2 or 3 minutes we'll be up, and we can test the alphabet together, right? Okay, that's very good that we did the Linux as well. This is very nice. The logo. You said that the logo is wrong. Okay, I can go and check now that I have a bit of time. I can go and check the new logo. The new logo, Where I can find a new logo? Unreal Engine logo. Unreal Engine logo. This one, They want the black one. I think I prefer the blue one though. Is more evident, but fine. I mean, so they don't want the 4 to be there, I think I want the 4 to be there though. No, I will leave the 4, boys. I think I will use the new logo when we go on 5, maybe. I don't know. And the fact that it's black. Let me see how it looks. Let me see how it looks, my friends. Create from clipboard. Yeah. This thing. There is also the white version. Maybe the white version is better. Logo. I don't know, there are so many different versions, boys. I think I can go under Unreal Engine, no, Epic Games, branding, logo. From May 2021, we are updating Unreal Engine logo. We redrawn the U to make it simpler and more balanced. This update design, refresh and look. You want to look in trademark license agreement. While accessing. Okay, can I download it somewhere? Here. Nice. Animated logo, black logo, white logo. Okay, so this is the official one. So there is no mistakes possible. Okay, this is the white one. This is the white one. This is the white one. So basically I will have to take this. You know what? The problem is the contrast, because on a picture like this, right? On a picture like this, I mean, this logo really looks like not as good as the previous one. I mean, I can, but look, what is this thing? I don't know. Do you like it more? I don't know. I like the previous one more. Or the black one. There is also the animated logo. Wow. Those misclicks. Those misclicks, boys. Those misclicks. Okay. What? I didn't. I mean, okay, we can, but I don't like it too much. I mean, it's too simple. I mean, the previous one was so nice. Look at that. Isn't that a better shiny version? Maybe we can use the. Maybe we can use it with the text, so it's more understandable. Yeah, maybe like that with the Unreal Engine below. I think is more understandable. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can use it like that. Right. Okay, with the Unreal Engine text, I think is okay. I think it's better. Just with the small logo with a U, I mean, can be anything. Anything that starts with U. Right? So I think I will save these two logos. As PNG, so we have them and we put them into our so maybe the next ones we can. I would like to have a kind of a 4 number, because then we will change to 5. But PS what? No, PS local dev pictures. I think I put it here. Yes. So we go here, and we will save it as EU black PNG. Okay. Fuck, it was the white one. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, we rename it. EU white. And this one, we will save it as... No, we will export it as EU black. Okay. Nice. Okay, we have these logos and we can apply them. Now, what do we want to do, boys? I mean, today is a bit of a celebration day for the release, so I don't know if I really want to work, but it's a bit of a celebration, you know, that we managed to do the 0712. To me, a new release is always so nice, you know, because, you know, it's a kind of a milestone. I mean, even if he has bugs, if he's not perfect, but it's still a kind of a milestone in our path, you know, to the ultimate thing, which is releasing our game, and it's always so nice. Also because it's a lot of work, and I'm pretty happy about it. Let me advertise this. To everyone. I don't type many messages that are to everyone, but in this case I think I will. New alpha release 0712 is ready. Is ready. I have the announcement tag. Fuck, I have the announcement tag. Fuck, I did it in the wrong place. Okay, I will do it again. Because I created the announcement channel, right? Exactly for that reason. So maybe I can copy this piece, and I can put also the picture somehow, and then I can link to this, and I can put the picture. I mean, maybe not as big, because maybe not as big, but I can put the picture in Discord, because I think that big in Discord will probably be too much, no? Let's do a 60%. Yeah, that's okay, I think. Yeah, already like this is 3 megabytes. Nice. I posted the announcement. Updated only. Oh, so at least someone will test it also on Linux, right? Because at the moment we didn't update to this release yet from Linux, so it seems that someone is gonna do it. Yeah, the Linux problem are still there, so maybe let me just put it in the announcement. But the Linux issues are unchanged, as we have the same Unreal Engine version as we used the same latest Unreal Engine version. So unfortunately on Linux we still have a lot of crashes, and that's it. Is the server up? Yes, the server up. The server is up. Absolutely. Why is always the middle of the night? Is 4 a.m. Why is 4 a.m. in game? I have no idea. But I already found some bugs, and okay, so I see, guys, that you are not very active on the bug tracker, right? Unfortunately, there are a lot of bugs which are fixed pending release and ready for testing that it should be cleared out. In theory, I would like you to clear them out, but if you don't do it, I will do it. Okay, so I don't want to leave these bugs there for ages. You know what happened to your luck? No, I think it's just busy. I hope nothing happened. I spoke with him, let me check. I spoke with him the last time. Yeah, but he disappeared, yes. I spoke with him the last time, the 30th of June. The 30th of June, so it's about 1 month, yes. About 1 month. I don't know, it just disappeared, but he will be back, he will be back, don't worry. He will be back, don't worry. Okay, we can test a bit the release ourselves, no? Why not? I can launch it and just go around. Why not? And see if we can crash it somehow. Which version I use? I need to use the release version. So I need to go here, 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 and here. And launch the client. Yeah, your luck has been busy a bit. Yeah, 7:27 he opened something. Yeah, I've been very busy. It's been very busy. But yes, I think he's still there. I don't know, sometimes people are disappearing on the internet, and COVID is bad, maybe he got it? No. I don't think so. I hope not. I hope not, boys. No, because I saw him going back and forth. I mean, he was around. He was just not available. Like we spoke also. I mean, I think yes, the end of June I spoke with him on chat, but I think that we spoke probably in another channel after that. So I think he's there. It's just that he's busy, which is okay. By the way, the database has been updated, so basically you have the same data, you know, of the legacy version. So if you just reloaded your character, fuck, we need to fix this quiver, bro. Look what happens if I drop the quiver. I didn't fix it. I didn't fix it. Is scaled like 10 times. Is the biggest quiver. Is the biggest quiver in the world. Biggest quiver in the world. Yeah, and also it doesn't have an icon. Fuck. Why there are flowers here? Who is dropping flowers all around, huh? Who is dropping flowers all around? And our server needs to load all these items. Yeah, you can see that the position of the items is not perfect because there is a bit of an offset. But considering that the map was like rotated and everything, I think it's not even too bad. Hello? Hi. Greetings, honorable Cran. What may I do for you? How do you know that I'm a Cran, by the way? You're very smart, huh? I hope not too. Florida there's no new cases of the country. You still have the scaling issue? Which scaling issue? No, we don't. You mean the scaling issue of yesterday? Where did you see? I mean, you tried in the game the. You tried the drifter now? It should not be there. The scaling issue should not be there. But let me know. Let me know if you experience it. Because in theory, I changed the code so that. Or if you are referring to scaling of the quiver, yeah, scaling of the quiver, yes. Or if you are referring to this scale, that is really the scale. I mean, that is the real scale of these characters. She has beautiful blue eyes, by the way. Look at this. Look at the blue eyes. Very nice blue eyes. One day I will remake your mouth, okay, and your chin, so you will look a bit more eye poly, and also your shoulders. I will definitely redo them, okay. Don't be sad. I will fix you. I will fix you. But you have a very nice outfit anyway, and beautiful eyes, so you should not complain too much. Tell me about you. Your name is Starela. I'm the messenger and informer. I run between cities and villages bringing news and letter. Okay. Tell me some news. You're so stupid. You're a stupid NPC. You just told me that you have news and you have no news. Stupid NPC, really. This guy is smarter or not? Is this guy any smarter or not? Hi. What can I do for you today? Tell me about Lanx. Lanx is a god, like Talad. Very nice. They are worshipped open. Lanx is responsible for creating the Lemur race. The great iron temple by the plaza was built by the Lemur and they first arrived here, guided by Lanx. Holy shit. Do you like Lanx? Sorry, I don't get it. You're too stupid. I need to make this NPC smarter. I think the do you like can trigger a faction check. I think the do you like can trigger a faction check. And we can check against the faction of that NPC. And he may answer if he likes it or not. What are you guarding, you cat people? Do you speak between each other or you're just standing there? I think you're just standing there, huh? Okay. What happened to this? What happened to these paintings? What the fuck? We lost them? How did we lose the paintings? Someone stole the paintings? There were 2 paintings here. Do you think he's clipping inside this thing, huh? He's clipping, huh? But how is it possible that he's clipping? This one is not clipping, for example. Crap. What? Uh-oh. Why is this happening? How did I do it? There is a collision with the camera, so you see the camera cannot go through, but it seems that when I am in first person mode, the camera actually goes through a bit. That is a mistake, boys, huh? Anyway, do we have a torch? Do we have a torch? Uh-oh. Why? What? The torch was working, right? We tested it the other day. Why the torch is not working anymore? Ah, I know why. I know why, because I didn't change it in... I didn't change it... Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't. It's working on my machine, but not there, because the... because, wait, we can fix it. No, because the torch is very important. Since it's working, why not? The problem is the pointer in item stats, right? If I search name equal torch, if I search name equal torch, yes, exactly. So this one is the one, right? And I think in production is not like this on the database. In production is not like this. So we need to update it. So
no pressure, no mistakes. Stay calm.
No pressure, no mistakes. It's a good advice, actually. It's very good advice. It's a very good advice. You see, this is the production one, and yes, it's pointing to the wrong guy, right? So we need to do update item. We need to do update item stats. Set what? Set this equal to this. Where ID, okay, it won't see lowercase, ID is equal to 7331. 7331. So this is the update we need to do. Now, if we do this update in production, I think we can fix it. If I update it like this, right? I need to restart the server, but is someone connected or no? No, it's only me. So GG, I can stop it right now. I can stop it easy. Easy, no problem. Why you guys are not connecting? You want me to play this game by myself, huh? I know. Blue appears in all the things nature except... Interesting enough, there is no such thing as a blue pigment for eyes. Blue appears in all things in nature except one blood... Except... What? Butterfly is a figure construction that makes the red light go down to green. Yeah, in nature there are a lot of blue things, no? I mean, a lot of flowers are blue. I guess. I'm not a flower expert, but there's a lot of people with blue eyes. Okay, is restarting. I mean, if it works, I can put it on the change log. A post-mortem change. I can put it on the change log right now. Fixed torch. So everyone will try the torch. Oh, it's working, you see? Oh, it's working. Oh, it's working. Yeah, the server is loading 3 million quests. $3 million quest. Anyway, I have the feeling we are getting closer to the Switch. We are getting closer to the Switch to the new release. We are getting closer. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. They appear blue, yes, but the physical trick. Blue-eyed people are genetically different. So you think it's just a mix of refractions? I see. I see. Repopulating items. Brr, brr, brr. Are we repopulating? It was too quick. It was too quick. Are we repopulating items or no? Wait a second. Wait a second. It was super quick. It's impossible. I think I disabled it. Wait a second. No, it's true actually. Why was that fast? Very strange. Very, very strange. Okay. Fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, let's see if the torch works. If the torch works, we put it in the log like super now. Like super now. Why my bracers are fucked up? I mean, yeah, the right one is very fucked up. Why? I don't know, I will check it. They are definitely a bit on the wrong side. They're not connected as they should be connected. I didn't test all the races, so some may be bugged out like this one. It is possible. The torch is working. The torch is working. So I can finally check some of these paintings, because the reason I was using the torch. Okay, so immediately we put it in the log. Immediately. Fixed the torch. May the light of Lanx, no, may the light of Talad shine upon you. Okay. Fixed the torch. Equip it for some light. Okay. You're gonna to put it into the file and into the release right now. GG! GG! Easy fix, eh? You see, we added one line. We added one line to the release with one SQL command. Easy. Very, very easy. Release 8, huh? Release 8. Okay, so the torch is good. You're burning your horns. Yes, actually is no, I'm making them stronger, you know? So they become like burned and so stronger. Like marbles. The more I stay like this, and the more they become like marble, and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. I also have to put it in the forum post though. In the forum post. Where is it, Isaiah? Please don't leave this post with 0 comments. It's very bad. Post something. I don't know, whatever you want. Like hi mom. I'm on Twitch. Hello YouTube. You can post whatever you want, but post something, okay? It's not nice to have an empty thread. What I need to do? I need to click on modify. Need to click on modify and say add a torch. Where did we place that? We placed it after the Guja. After the Guja. Here. Nice. If I drop a torch to the ground, what happens? If I drop a torch to the ground, I don't think it's gonna work. If I drop a torch to the ground, well, he's an actor in theory, but he's not. No, I don't think it's gonna work. Exactly. I mean, it's not gonna work yet, but I think we can do the same trick that we did for when we implemented the torch on the hand, because basically the point is that usually we keep static meshes, right? So there is a mesh and we keep it on the hand of the guy, but here we have a blueprint because the torch is a blueprint which includes a static mesh, a particle, and a light, right? So it's actually 3 things into one. And so so I changed the code so that it's able to equip also blueprints. But when we drop it to the ground, we don't do this reasoning, right? We don't do this reasoning. But we can do it. We can do it. It's not an issue. It's not an issue at all, boys. We can do it. We can do it. Cauterize the horn. Yeah, I'm going to post. You need to change the Unreal logo. Yeah, you can post it. I was checking the logo. I don't know if you were here, but I was checking the logos. They are not very sexy. The new version is not very sexy. So I don't know. I mean, I think that the best for me is the one with the text below it, right? Because at least you understand it's Unreal Engine. Because if I only take the upper part, so the U, the circle with the U, I don't know, it can be anything. It can be unicorn. Unicorn soft. Unicorn inch. Is there a unicorn inch? For sure there is. Okay, what else we need to test? What else we need to test? By the way, this torch is leaving traces, right? I think I just need to change in the particle effect. By the way, I also need to center it because it's not centered, but you see that the fire is not centered. But anyway, I just need to change the fact that it's using local space instead of global space. I think at the moment it's using... Hey, unicorn, yeah, I don't know, I mean... There is a Udemy, no? Udemy? The Academy for Unreal Engine, which is starting with U. Udemy. No, it's not the Real Engine one. It's another thing. Yeah, I remember. Is another website for learning online, right? I mean, just a U can be anything. Yeah, the particle is not centered. I don't know why. I placed it in a stupid place. But anyway. What the fuck? Rotations, huh? Yeah, rotations are broken. This is a very nice vase with flowers, by the way. So what? So they took a vase and then they put flowers into it. Why this one doesn't have a buckbush steam? Doesn't have a mesh. Buckbush. Fuck, can you please? No, you cannot. Buckbush stem seems that it doesn't have a mesh. Why? Why Buckbush doesn't have a mesh? Why Buckbush? Buckbush why? Buckbush why? Wait a second, I need more space in my inventory. I have too much stuff. Can I spawn a buckbush stem? Okay. Why this one doesn't have a mesh? It does not have a mesh. So he's using the default sack. That's kind of strange. You should have. We can check that. Buckbush. No. Buckbush stem doesn't exist. Okay, let me do like buckbush. Doesn't exist. Okay. Because I'm on the wrong database. Yes, exactly. This is why buckbush stem. Let me see. Static meshes, game things, plant, buckbush stem 01. Yes. Is not good. Game things, plants. Game things, plants. Things, plants. Game things, plants. Buckbush. Buckbush stem 01. Buckbush stem 01. Yeah, actually is correct. Things plants. What is the problem? Copy reference. Is exactly identical. What the fuck? Wait a second. Buckbush. Backbash steam. Backbash stem. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Is a steam or stem? I think it's stem, right? What is a stem in English? Oh my god. Stem. Stelo, yes. Stelo is a plant thingy. So we misspelled. We misspelled the mesh. Hello, Zway. Hey, we have a new alpha out. You see? Things go on anyway. Hello. Things continue. We did a lot of change. Did you read the change log? We did a lot of stuff. Yeah, in English is stem. Now, what do? We fix the mesh, and so it will be available at the next release, or we fix the database and it's available right now. That's the question, you know. That's the question. I mean, in theory, we should fix the name here, right? Buckbush. Buckbush. We should fix it here. But they are all wrong. I mean, including the texture and including the mesh. So probably it's always been like that. Even the FBX is wrong. Even the FBX is wrong. Even the... Okay, I think we can leave it wrong and we can just point to the right one. So it's available immediately, okay? By the way, I did the same freaking mistake. I didn't put the sequel into our script. And so the next time the torch will be broken again. So I have to copy this. And put it in our master file. Right? Under mesh, yes. I can put it here at the bottom. No, if I put it here at the bottom, I think I will make a mess. Where do I put it? Hey, the best would be, wait, to ensure that we don't do the same error again. In theory, I need to put it here, which is our master file for whatever. And oh fuck, I did it. I did it already. I'm so smart. So why it didn't work though? Why it didn't work? Wait, 331. Wait. Because I did it there, but then I didn't do it here. Torched. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I put it already in the right place, but then for whatever reason, I forgot to copy this into this file. Right? Exactly. Okay. So now the next time the torch will be automatically fixed at the next migration. I mean, it's fixed already now, but fix the database, huh? Fix the database is easy. Okay, we fixed the database. How do we fix the database? Is in the same file, by the way. So if we search for Buckbush, there it is. Everything is wrong, so it should be Steam. The EU mesh should be Steam. The EU material, but EU material we don't really care because we are not even putting it here. But there is a big issue though. Fuck. 415. 415, that's for sure wrong. Wait. The texture pointer. The texture pointer, unfortunately, is in a data table. So if the data table is wrong, we cannot fix it. Data table textures. 415. Yeah, it's wrong. Fuck. I mean, did we copy it wrong or what? But anyway, if we will not find it, it will use the first one, so I think it will work anyway. Because it will work anyway. Yeah. Here the name is Steam, while here is Stem. So the texture is not matching anyway. Fuck it. Okay. Okay. Buckbush. Yeah, you see. Creperinos. So yeah, this one will be broken anyway. So I don't know. Maybe at least the texture we can rename it, right? Because anyway, we need to do a change on the client, you know. And so I mean, this one needs to be renamed. I know it's a pain, but that's what it is. It needs to be renamed on the client. Because anyway, it's in the data table, so... Immediately created a redirector. This motherfucker. Look at that. Immediately created a redirector to mess with my life. You fixed it when you were making the outpost. Really? I mean the torch, you mean? Okay. Okay, so the texture will be correct at the next release, but considering it's pointing to an invalid file, I think we still use the right one, right? Because it's the default on the material, and this plant doesn't have multiple textures, so it's anyway working fine, I think. The only thing that we need to do, we need to put this file, Buckbush, into what? What happened? Because the texture is different now. You see there is a lookup table, so the one was going to 0. Everything is connected in our files. Is a big matrix. So now what I need to do, I mean the best part is that I need to search this name, Buckbush, which is very nice. So we change this. We change this to this, right? And this will work for the next update. I think I did something stupid. I think I did something stupid on the torch. Wait, boys. I think I did something stupid on the torch. Where is the torch? Ah, no, it's correct. is correct. Perfect, 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 perfect. But now to do the change in the database cannot be this query, because this query is not the right query. We need to update item stats. We need to update. The server crashed. The server crashed, boys. The server crashed. No, the server didn't crash. I disconnected though. I don't know why. I timed out, but that's fine. So to fix that thingy, we need to do an update. Update item stats set blah blah blah. Yes, blah 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 blah. Where ID is equal to Buckbush. 5074. 5074. Okay, so if we do this update on the server, walk speed. Oh fuck! I left the mount logs. Okay, that's not very nice. So we are spamming the server when you move with the mount. That's okay. I mean, it's not too much of a problem, and it's fine. But it's really spamming a lot. So it means that someone is connected. It means that someone connected, which is not me, and he's using a mount. Max walk speed. I think I left this somewhere over the rainbow. Here it is. Fuck. Yeah, these two lines should be removed. I mean, they're nice as debug, but not now, please. In theory, I can do it on the server side as well and recompile. Huh? I mean, we can. PS character, PS Unreal, engine, no. PS Unreal, sources, engine, no. Sources, bulk objects, no. Fuck. PS Unreal again. Bulk objects, PS character, CPP. And then we go in line 6700. And then we go here and we just comment out these two lines. And we can recompile. And being on Linux, I can recompile on the fly. Very nice. Without stopping the thingy. So I can just build it. And when it will crash, we will have these things removed. Okay. Let's go and check who is connected. Who is connected? Let's find out. Who is connected? Who is connected, boys? It's already midnight. Wow. Today it went quick, actually. Aake Kwanfar, captain of the Octarchal Guard. Wow. I mean, it looks like he's an important guy. I have no idea if he will see me or not, because the invisible flags... I didn't really, do it really good. So I'm really not sure. This guy's going around with his horse. Oh no, he sees me. He just stopped now. Hello. I don't know what to do. Hello. Hi. I don't know if he sees me. In theory, he should not see me because I'm invisible, but I don't know if his invisibility is really working. Where is he? He's in a very weird spot. What the fuck is going on? What is this? What is this thing? What? It is very strange. Where are we? I have no idea where I am, but we can try to find out. We are outside of the known sector, so... this is very strange. This guy's in a very strange place. It's to the left. There is the wall. Okay. So I know pretty much where is he. It's kind of at the end of the world, or around the end of the world. Look at this vegetation, boys. Look at this vegetation. It's on the road to Amnadair, but the point is, why? I mean, how is it possible that the terrain is doing that effect, right? The terrain is not connecting the two sides. I mean, it should be automatic, no? What the fuck? Look. It's like if this style of the landscape is just flat, you know, and is not calculated at all. Wow. I don't understand, really. I don't understand. What the I never seen this, but... And the same there, huh? And the same here. But they really split at a certain point, because you see that up to here they are basically connected, and then they kind of split. Holy moly. Wow. Okay, we're gonna check that. So I think that map is... I think it's one of the maps that we changed recently, or no? No, it's a bit more... I think it may be this one. I think it might be this one, but I'm not very sure. I mean, definitely there is something invalid there. I mean, there is something weird. Huh. Now the problem is recognizing it, but I think we can do a trick. We can select something and see the position. Location 000. GG!
Little miscalculation there.
Little miscalculation. Okay, let me do this. Let me drop this nice bamboo 001. Wait. Let me go in normal mode. Let me drop this nice bamboo 001. Yes. And then let me put it in the same coordinates as this. So minus 200, 792. We are not too far though, eh? Minus 200, 792. We are not too far at all. Minus 634, minus 634, 770. In the height, we don't really care, but anyways, 11,051. Okay, so let me focus selected now. Yeah, is the connection of this one to Amnedare? So is the connection of this one to the... Ah, no, not to Amnedare, to the... Well, actually there is a bit of a fuck up here, which I never understood fully. So when this happens, right, you see that my boxes are not really the sides, the right sides. Like this box is very large, this box is horizontal. I think because there are some items which are not positioned in the right place. And are extending the sides of one level. I think in particular, in this case, are the big walls, the big rocky walls that we have here. But in any case, I would like to see the bug also in the editor, no? Do you think we should see it? No, but here there is a mess. There are some overlapping levels. There are some overlapping. There are three overlapping levels. Holy moly, boys. I mean, in theory, it should still work, but I don't know if he can do the fix, you know, between three. And in fact, he cannot. And in fact, he cannot. Okay, the good news, the very good news, is that we have the same problem in the editor. And that's very nice, because it means that... Okay, now let me try to hide... let me try to hide some of the other maps. It still doesn't go away anyway, even if I hide the other map. So the problem seems really to be between these two maps. The dude was just standing there, suspicious. I mean, you think that he opened the matrix himself? He's probably someone coming from the future that is coming through the matrix. So it's someone using a Unreal Engine 6 and breaking my game from the future. That's possible. Because Unreal Engine 6 will be able to go back in time. So we can delete our bamboo because it served as well. Okay, let's try to just sculpt this. Maybe you know, this part has never been sculpted and the engine is just defaulting to something. Maybe as soon as I touch it, it will go in place. That's my hope. That's my hope. Let's try. Click. Ah. Well, at least it did something. Click. Click. What the fuck is this? I mean, can one level have a different offset compared to the other, and so fuck up everything? Can there be a Z offset somewhere? Can there be a Z offset which is I can do smooth. I don't know. I'm so surprised. Actually, if I do smooth, it works. I don't know. It looks like this part has never been touched. Like I was. Let me try to sculpt now. Yeah, now is normal. Now is normal again. Now is normal again. I don't know. It's weird. It looks like. Let me try flatten. Yes, yes. It looks like this part has never been touched or something. Like it's virgin territory. And so it never, because now it works normally, right? Now I can now I can sculpt between the two without any issue. Okay, well, now do we know it? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say. Apart that I'm happy that it's fixed. I'm happy that it's fixed, but it will be next release, boys. For you, will be in the next release. So for now, we will have an open... But it's good that we discovered it. I mean, we discovered it randomly, just by teleporting to that guy. I'm wondering how many other places like this exist in our maps. Like, for example, this one looks to be flat again. So, is the connection to the north of this a problem? And by the way, why I continue to have levels that are not, don't have the right sides? Why? In my world composition, why? For example, this level is because there is this big, yeah. The reason is that we have this huge rock. But I think there is a level below this one, actually. No? I mean, where is this location? I mean, I don't understand what I'm looking at. How can that be empty if... How can that be empty if it's loaded? It is loaded. I hide it. I hide it, sorry. I hide it myself. Okay, I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid, it's okay. No, I mean, we need to see where... Anywhere you have unresolved items, it might happen, yeah. Anyway, players will tell us. Let me see where is this guy going. Maybe this guy is discovering things, you know? He's walking normally though. He's not using the mount. He's looking there. I don't know exactly what he's looking at, but maybe he's looking at the stream. Holy fuck, the flying houses. He found another break in the matrix. Yeah, this area needs to be done. I mean, there is a lot in this area that needs to be fixed. Oh my god, the flying houses. Yes, the flying houses are flying because that was the previous placeholder for Homestead that I think Zwei placed. And it's you, huh? It's you, huh? You are close to Homestead. If you continue that way, I think you should find a village. Maybe. But you should orient yourself with the stalactites, the big stalactites like this, and with the big wall. But look, there is Goog. I see Goog down there. I see Goog. Do you see Goog? Where are you? Behind you, behind you. There is Goog on the other side. You can see it. If you look closely, you will see it. We will have more landmarks anyway. So at the moment, this area is a bit empty, but there will be more landmarks and more roads and more. Yeah, Amir. So Goog is that way. Goog is that way. That way. Goog is that way. Yeah, but this area, the area you are in now is really... Why you are flying? Holy fuck. That is not good. You have a different height map that I have? How is that possible? Goog, look, Goog is there. Can you see Goog? Why you are flying? Ah, because you used gravity off. You use gravity off, huh? I think so. Ah, you have gravity off. Okay. I was very concerned. Very concerned. very concerned. But if you have gravity off, it's fine. Yeah, I need to improve it, but... Yeah, you're actually flying everywhere. Let me remove the 3 houses, by the way, because that's a bad placeholder that I left. The 3 houses are... are probably in the level next to this one. One of the two. Or this or this. But that placeholder we can definitely remove. We can definitely... I can just search placeholder. Here it is. Homestead, placeholder building. Why I cannot click it? Is a hidden map again, or... Cannot click it. I cannot click it. Why? Ah, because I'm in landscape mode. Okay. Yeah, these 4 houses. These 4 houses can go. These 4 houses can go. I think it was a good finding. I keep getting valid sector. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yes, because these sectors never existed, right? So if you are in a place that was not existing in the old game, you are getting that message. I need to fix that by defining new sectors. So we need to give names to these things, right? Like, I don't know, homestead or whatever. Because at the moment these places do not have... And unfortunately, if you are not in a known sector, the slide command is not working. But you can still teleport, eh? Use teleport. I can give you my cheat sheet and you can use it. Use this one. Use this one. Use this one. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, my friend? You are here, eh? You are here, eh? I sent you in Discord this file, right? So that you have all the coordinates that I use. There's only one missing, which is the new fortress round square. I didn't put it there, but that's good. That's good. That's good. I will improve flying, by the way. I think flying at the moment is a bit stupid. But anyway, allows you basically to slide and not fall, right? Look at this. Look at this grass trying to... This grass trying to be perpendicular to the top of the mountain. Yeah, this part, I mean, at the moment you are in a part that is really not been designed, you know? You're really in a part that is not... It is not being designed at all. Oh my god, you are again in a crazy place. Where are you? You are going in such strange places. The tree houses? Yeah, I mean, they are back here because there is the real game. I cannot remove them on the fly. It would be very nice. I need to release a new client for that to go away. Where is this crazy place, by the way, with these huge mountains? What is this? Slide me up 100. I cannot do it, huh? Fuck. Where is this place? With this huge valley and these huge mountains. I have no idea. We are again in a completely uncharted territory, so this area should really not exist yet, but it does. There is so much terraforming I need to do, so much terraforming, you have no idea, boys. But we did a lot, there is still a lot to do. There is really still a lot to do. Yeah, this part of the land is nowhere, really. We are in middle of nowhere. Middle of design land. Ah, now you are in the right place. Wow, why there is so much light? I think I fucked up one light or what? Is it you emitting all that light or what? Why there is so much light? Is the Xeosia tree? Holy fuck. Is the Xeosia tree or what? Why doesn't it have the particle effect? Is the tree emitting all this light or... I think it is. Oh my god, it's really magical then. Why there is a rock exactly here? I have no idea. Who placed this rock? Why there are rocks? Why there are rocks on the fences? Look at this one. What the fuck? I mean, how this is happening, boys? And where is this light coming from? Oh my god, I think aliens. Is there a UFO coming down? I think aliens are coming to this town. What time is it? Maybe is night is becoming evening? I don't know, there is something weird. This light is super strong. It's 5 PM in the game. I don't understand where this light is coming from. I mean, it's a strong light, really. I think it might be the tree. Why there are trees on top of this house? Look! There are 2 trees on top of this house. Oh my god. What happened? What? Oh my god. What happened, boys? What happened? Oh my god. Everything is fucked. Wait. Wait, we're gonna fix everything here. We're gonna fix everything. Yes. Yeah, it is when I know when it happened. It happened when unfortunately I got my foliage completely disconnected from the ground. Yeah. Yep. So I had an issue that I think I told you where wow, is seeing all the foliage as invalid. Strange though. I think I fixed it. I mean, for these 2 trees is not a big problem. I mean, we can somehow, you know. Why when I click one, all the others are selected? And then I press end, right? Pressing end is sticking it to the ground and is making it proper. Yeah, all these items are disconnected again from the ground. I don't know exactly why, but it happened again. It definitely happened again. It definitely happened again. So the way I fixed it the other day was to... I don't know why if I do deselect, I still see them all selected. That's a bit weird, actually. They stay like all selected for some reason. Okay, now seems to be better. But what I did the other day, okay, since my plant disconnected from the background, was to select invalid, like this. And it's not selecting any. Okay, good. Okay, good. I think now it's selecting a few, like this one, for example, or these ones. But why? Wait. There is the usual problem that if you by mistake, like I did now, I selected the wrong level. I mean, you don't have selected as current the one that you are actually in, right? Things may go crazy. Why there is that? Why there is this pointer like in the middle here? Why I have the pointer there? But anyway, I'm gonna do this and end, and hopefully there are a lot of mysteries here. Eh? For example, this rock. Why this rock really had to go on top of this tree? Why? With all the places he could have gone, he went exactly there. Why? And why the particle is not here? I think I fucked up the particle, huh? I placed it in another level, huh? I placed it in another level for sure. For sure, 100%. 100%. I placed it in the P Brown casting. By the way, they are not inside the homestead. No, in reality it is here. Okay, let me move it to homestead anyway because it's a good idea. Okay, at least now we have it in the right folder. Now, it may not be the right place, but you are about to unload dirty levels from the world. I didn't do any change to this map, right? Why saying that it's dirty? I think because when I had it selected. Okay. No, the particle is in this level because I can see it in this level. The problem is that it's not. Might be a volume pointer. Yeah, I moved the trees, but I didn't move them in the Idla level. Idla is the main city. Holy shit. We changed all these levels now? Maybe. Because we painted with the... We painted between levels, so I think that we touched the 3 or 4 levels. I don't know, here it seems that we touched like 7, but... Seems a bit too much, but fine. I don't understand this light. I don't understand this light. I mean, okay, we have the crystal here, but maybe we are a bit closer to the crystal here compared to other places, but still, it cannot be that light, you know? I mean, how do I know? I think we have some lights. What are you doing there? You're playing with me? Maybe we have some lights inside of this, which has like a huge huge radius. I mean, I never seen it like this, but okay, I guess. I never seen it so bright. It's 7 p.m. in the game. I don't know, maybe it's this light which is fucked up, you know? Maybe it's this light that has a huge range. And it's covering the whole city. No, but you see that if you look at the shadow, it's evident that it's a light that is coming from that direction. So if you look at the shadow, I mean, it really seems to be the sun. Because you see that here is... but it seems to be something here. Because this one is lit, right? So must be something inside of this. Because you see that this part is lit, this part is not lit. So it's like if there is a light inside of this. Somehow. I don't know. I don't know, it's looking weird. I don't know. Let me go on this side. Yeah, but on this side it's still lit. Boy, you cannot do that, okay? Very good though. You look like a trophy. You look like a trophy, but you should not go through the wall. You should not do this, okay? Hey, moo is not nice. Moo. I don't know. Maybe I don't remember. And in the evenings we do such a light everywhere. Because it seems to come from. No, it seems to come from. Let me see the shadow on this tree. You see that the shadow is still. So it's pointing that direction. Because this part is in shadow, this part is in light, right? I think we left. I think we have a leftover of a light somewhere. I think we have. Look at that tree. How strong is. How bright it is. It's like searching for an alien. Are all the trees the same? I think there is some fuck up, boys. There is some fuck up, really. Well, I can also say that probably the lights of this level have not been rebuilt. That's very possible. Yeah, the light should be come from the crystal. Yeah, there is a light there actually, which is... but... I never seen such a bright light. It seems to happen only in this area. Like if I go... let me go to Google 1 second. Teleport me, Malco. So if we go here, right? Which we are not so far. I mean, we are far, but not that far from that place, right? I mean, yes, we are far, but that place where we were is a number of maps in this direction. I mean, is roughly 3 kilometers in this direction. And by the way, it's becoming night. So I'm wondering at night. I mean, I can change the time when I want, huh? I can change the time when I want. So I can make it night and we can see if there is still something. New village homestead. If there is still something. No, but here there is a light, boys. There is a light somewhere. There is no way. Let me make it night, okay? I will make it night. Time set, let's say 23. So 23 should be completely dark. Completely dark. Bro. Completely dark is not dark. I don't know, this area is blessed by the tree. Is blessed by the magical tree of Xosia, and so is always day. Is it possible that it's just not relit, and so since it's not relit, it's going crazy with the light maps? That's possible. In Lord of the Game, how do you have the night of the crystal shine all the time? No, because the crystal is connected to the surface of the planet. So basically, I mean, if this is the planet and is a hollow planet, right? Like the inside is empty, and in a place like this, there is the stalactite where we are, divided in levels. Okay, the crystal is actually here, but it's a kind of a cylinder, right? So it's bringing the light from the outside. So when outside is night, the crystal is not bringing any light to the inside of the cavern. And when it's day, it's bringing... So basically there is the same day and night cycle with the crystal going in. Yeah, like a crystal tube, I don't know, like a... But, I don't know. You see that, for example, that mountain there is much darker. So it seems that the light... I think it's just one of these lights. I don't know. I think it's one of this... Maybe one of the lights that we placed in one of the houses to test as like a 10 kilometers range. I think that's probably what happened. I just cannot identify where it stops, but you see that if I go this direction it starts to be darker. It's still looking weird. The light is looking super weird, and like this tree seems still to be illuminated from this side, right? Maybe there is a light below ground that is fucking up. I don't know. You see like the grass is like illuminated as well. And these trees are super bright as well. I mean, it continues in this direction. I think someone is calling me, you know? It's my quest. I'm the chosen one. The light. I only see the light. No one else sees the light. I'm the chosen one. I will become immortal. I know. Yeah, maybe it's illuminated from below. I don't know. But there is definitely something weird. Also, it's extending forever. I have no idea. In theory, the crystal is that thing. You see it? Is that broken light bulb up there? Which at the moment is off because it's night. I think it's just because we didn't relight the levels. I think we didn't rebuild lights. We didn't rebuild the lights, and this is the result. The result is that these levels, only the one that we didn't rebuild, are fucked up in terms of light. They get like, I don't know, a default light or something. Because it makes no sense. What is happening? It became day or what? Time? What? It became day for a second and then it became night again. It was day on top of this hill. I mean, there is definitely something weird happening, boys. I feel more and more I'm the chosen one. Look under the map. I can. I mean, I can check all the lights that we have in the level, right? But I don't know if I can search by type. But can I do type equals spotlight or something? No. Huh? Type equal. No. If I just type spotlight, do you think it will find it? It's finding this one. Spotlight. What is this one, by the way? Spotlight? What is this? Okay, this one. Yeah, but I hope that this one has a very, very low range. This one is the one that is illuminating the pet in this window. Is the light that is illuminating the pet in this window, because it's actually placed in 3D somewhere in the world, right? But do you think that that spotlight is coming up to here? No, I cannot believe it. In theory, it could be. It could be if he has infinite range. If he has infinite range, you know? No, but I don't believe it. But the inclination may be kind of right, huh? No, because our level is there. No, it's impossible. It's impossible. Attenuation 1000, so it's super short. 10 meters. 10 meters. I don't know, look under the map. I can look. So we have a point light. We have another point light. What is this? Okay, this one in theory is the one of the crystal, right? Which I don't even know if is working, because actually the crystal, I don't know, we put it here a million years ago. As you can see, is even upside down. I mean, inside out. So he has the faces inside and not outside. I don't know, this was just a test, but it remained there forever. So this guy, GT Crystal Lantern, this thing. It's actually a giant. It's actually a giant lantern scaled up. I see. Yes. Is this item, because we have an item in the game that is made for lanterns, which by the way is inside out. Also, this item is inside out. Fuck. Okay, we need to fix it. Which is used also for the crystal. Okay. Apart from the fact that we need to fix it because it's inside out, but there is a light, right? There is a light which is here, which is the one of the crystal, and this one, yes, is for sure very, very long. Attenuation radius, you see, is 632 meters. Which at the end is not even too much, huh? It's 600 meters of attenuation. So in theory, it should not touch the land. It doesn't touch... I mean, you can see it anyways. It's this line. It's this line. So it's not touching the land in any way. So it cannot be that one. Cannot be that one. Cannot be that one. I think it's just the fact that they are not relit. I have this feeling. It's just that we didn't relight these levels, and even if it really looks like Hello. Hello, Mr. Confident. Welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. Sorry, my face was stuck. Now it's not stuck anymore. You mean maybe under the map there is something, but anyway, it should be a light, right? Should be a light, so it should be listed as light in the. Do I have a way? I think there is a light debugger or something. There is a show. Ah, fuck! But I'm in the release client, so there is no console. You know, the only weird thing is that this thing disappears at a certain point. So if I continue to go at the end of the universe, this light is kind of disappearing because, like in Goog, is not there. I don't know how big it is, but good night, Tony. Good night. I mean, it only happens in this part of the world. I'm trying to understand. Yeah, but all of this part of the world is actually affected. Do you know if there is a way to avoid this problem? Like that I'm too far from the next map and so it's not loaded even in low quality? Because this problem is an annoying problem for me. Because that map will be loaded if I go closer. Anyway, I can go on forever, boys. Is not. I mean, I cannot really do it by walking. Okay. If we try to do it by walking, it will take me 1 hour. The strange thing is that if I'm in lit mode, right? I'm in lit mode. In theory, I should see the same, but I don't see it. So I don't see that light. Is it because that light is in a hidden level? Let me try to load this level, which is a bit of a weird one. Maybe contains a light here. Maybe. There is some reflected light, but I think this reflected light, I think the light that we see here on in the surface of the water, I think is our sun. At least I think so. Spotlight, point light. By the way, we should rename these lights to something that is actually meaningful, because point light, what does it mean? In theory, here is a lake that we never built, okay? This is just a placeholder for a huge lake that we never built. But I'm surprised, you know, that here I don't see the same effect. Well, maybe I can remove the directional light and remove the skylight and remove the point light. Why still lit? Why still lit a bit? I don't know. I will think about it, boys. I will try to understand why. I mean, it's a bit annoying because it's ruining this part, which is the new part. I mean, it's ruining it at night, because I think if I go day, time set 10 a.m., right? If I go 10 a.m., then everything is becoming bright, and I think that additional light is kind of disappearing. Yes, you cannot really see it anymore because everything is bright, and so you don't notice it anymore. But now that we know it, you know, we cannot notice, because you see this part, how out, you know, it is different from this part, so we cannot see it now, but I don't remember seeing it in our level though. That's the weird thing. I don't remember seeing this light when we were doing the tests, you know, in our level. I don't remember in the city. I think there is a light. I think there is a light in another level. In another level that we don't have loaded here. I can load them all, but I don't know if the editor will explode. Let me try to load all the ones that are stupid levels. So basically they have very, very little geometry. And maybe let me close the client. Let me close the client. There are 3 people online. Let me close the client so I save some memory, okay? It may be coming from the particle. It may be coming from the particle of the tree. Because the tree, the magic tree, has 2 particles, and I think that both of them are emitting light. Now, in theory, they are so fast in the game because they are used for spells. They are so fast in the game that they just appear, disappear very quickly. Appear, disappear. But maybe, you know, now that they are permanent, the light is very visible. And maybe there is a mistake in one of those 2 particle effects, that the light is like infinite or super big or something. Because now I loaded all the other levels. I mean, all the stupid ones of the other levels, and I didn't load the main city. I can load the main city and see what happens, but I think that my PC is gonna suffer a lot. Because here there is a main city. Let me just check one thing. Xiosia. Let me check this particle, and I want to see. Brown casting. Let me check this brown casting 1 second, and then I go, and then I will close the stream. Brown casting, because this one is emitting light for sure. Light. Yes, light. Light required. PS square. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Light 0.6 color scale over light exponent radius. Let me see radius. Radius is 6, so it's very small. Distribution 12. No, huh? I don't know, because the fact that it's also a kind of a red or anyway warm light, like a warm light, it looks like it's coming from this effect, right? By color over life is this color. I don't know. I could try to delete that effect and see. You know, one thing though is that this is happening in the release client, right? But if I go with our client, does it happen anyway? If I go with our debug client, does it happen anyway or not? We can check. We can check. Hey, the problem is that now I loaded 1 million levels here. I think I need to unload a bit of them, or anyway. I was waiting to see. What do you mean dirty levels? I didn't touch any of these levels. How can these levels be dirty if I didn't touch them? What do you mean? Because I clicked on one thing, maybe X1201. X1201. Which level is this? Down there? No way. I didn't touch it at all. While that level became dirty when I mean it said that this level is has been changed. This one, which is kilometer from where we were doing things. I don't know. I mean, unload. Okay, let me try from my client. Can we delete objects at runtime through the console? That would be very nice. If I could delete objects, because I would like to delete by the way, I need to take a new screenshot because now all this part is different. All this part is very different. Is it loading? Yes, loading. Ah! I crashed or the server crashed? No, I crashed. Okay, so here we are in our thingy, right? I want to see if we have the same problem of light. I think no. This is our client, okay? Is the editor client. I don't see this weird light. I don't see it. I can go night. I can go night. It's becoming night. It's taking a bit, but you see? In the editor version, the light is fine. In the editor version, the light is fine. Is in the other version that is broken. Where's this guy going? He's going to the light because it's the only thing that he sees, but I'm here with a torch. Ah, fuck, I need to give it to him, otherwise it's guarded. I took it. Put it on. I want to see if it works, but I think it will. On your left hand. He put it on the right. Fuck. It's okay. Yeah, I see the light. So he's shining light on me. I think it's very nice. I mean, torches and personal lights are going to change so much the game. In terms of you know, the way you perceive the game, and the way, you know, night is night and caverns are dark, and yeah, the only light that we see is this one. But you see, in my development client, so the one that is not packaged, I don't have that bright light at all. So probably you are seeing something different from what I see. Which is super weird. I need to understand why. But you see that it says lighting needs to be rebuilt, 48 unbuilt objects. I think is that... I don't think that... Do you think that packaging is rebuilding light as well? I don't know. Is packaging... I mean, is building shipping... I don't know. Unreal shipping build does rebuild lights. Does rebuild lights automatically or not? I'm getting line needs to be rebuilt message when I package my game. Ah no, this guy is asking something different. Dump unbuilt... What? Dump unbuilt light interaction. Dump unbuilt light interactions. So these are all the things that are not built in terms of lights, right? But okay. I will think about it, but it seems anyway that the new release is working fine. So, which is what I wanted to test. This area at night is a bit weird. We will say that is the magic tree that is lighting up everything. But anyway, we continue tomorrow with more fixes, and if we need to, you know, fix. If we need to release a new small patch, we can. I mean, it's no problem. I can release a new small patch. If you want to fix just the light, right? I think we can do that. Okay, see you boys tomorrow. Let me see if we can do a small raid. Maybe. Let me see who is online. If I can raid someone. No one is online. GG. Let me see who is online. If I can. No one is online. Okay. I mean, none of the Unreal Engine devs that I know. Unfortunately. None of these guys is Unreal Engine, unfortunately. We are, but okay, it's okay. We will not raid. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. What time tomorrow? I think that tomorrow is Saturday, probably around 4 p.m. If I'm in a good mood and I want to do it, right? I think about 4 p.m. or in the evening, but I think I can start from the afternoon already. I will see, because sometimes I want to do something else, but you can You can check. Okay, boys. So if you are new, please click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and if you want to do the extra mile, you can also support us on Patreon. We have a Patreon website, which is patreon.com/planeshift. You can join the other 48 people that are supporting us and get access to the alpha and get some of the pictures and previews that I'm posting and get a tag on Discord and get the supporters channel tag on Discord, yes, that you can get into a special channel where we post some special news. That's it. See you tomorrow, boys. Bye bye. Good night. Meanwhile, test the alpha. If you can test the alpha, would be nice, so we find more bugs.